I was in for a treat today. I was like, I got to just reflect on what I just saw. Candace Owens just finished her live stream. Candace has been gone. She's been gone for about a week or two. And I knew her being gone for a week or two was going to mean that she had been spending her energy in some particular type of way. That's kind of how women, when we go retreat and get quiet and shit, it's something going on. So she comes back and she does the stream today. It sent chills through me. I have been following this because I'm a Candace fan. Okay, I'm a Candace fan, a new Candace fan. I'm a Candace for who she is now. All the other years, I was not following Candace. I did not like Candace. Matter of fact, I hated Candace. But this new iteration, this revelation, this reemerged self of Candace, I'm digging. And I'm digging her because I have recognized that the Democratic Party is not where I'm going. And I also recognize that the conservative, well, I'll say Republican Party, is not where I'm going. And I can give credit to Candace for me getting there to see the Democratic Party clearly. But today she came back with a vengeance. Let me see if I can give honor to the way that she said it. Candace said, I want war with all of you. Y'all hear that? I want war with all of you. That shit is so fucking gangster and guttural and real. She put the camera, she said, I want war with all of you. She's talking about everybody who's lying, everybody who's fakey fake, everybody who's pretending. She said all of you. She didn't even have to give names. She said, I want war with all of you. I said, God damn, that is the most gangster shit I think I've ever heard come out of a black woman's mouth. I want war with all of you. How do you even respond to that? When somebody tells you, I want war with all of you, how in the whole fuck do you respond to that? I've never heard a woman say such a thing. I want war with all of you. Oh my God. That shit sent chills through my spine. It was very interesting. She shows also some text message between her and Charlie Kirk. Now, I don't give two shits about Charlie Kirk. Based on this thing, I mean, he was on my radar, but he wasn't. I tried to look at Turning Point USA on Rumble, and it was boring. It was pointless. It was stupid. I didn't think he was particularly interesting, intelligent, or enthusiastic. I was bored by Charlie Kirk. I was not a fan. Um, uh, and you know, people that you start listening to will let you down. At one point, I was listening to what's the Canadian dude? Oh shit, I'm forgetting his name right now. Um, but he's a professor and he seems to be pretty intelligent. And you know, he talks about maturity and adulthood and stuff like that. Can't remember his name right now, but he let me down. You know, I didn't put a lot of effort or energy. I wasn't a fan, but I did kind of like the dude. And to come to find out, he's kind of like a drug addict and he's losing his mind and his shit. But I can say I am definitely a Candace fan. I really rock with her. I really do. So I don't have a whole lot of people who I necessarily admire. People will disappoint you, no doubt. But anyway, I was not familiar with Charlie Kirk, so this for me is just I'm interested in how these things work, how people throw power around, how do people lie, how do people do cover-ups, conspiracies for outcomes. I'm very interested in that. And she's not letting it go. She's not going to let it go. And she has a platform. This is their worst nightmare. They usually, when I say they, I mean people who eh, get together and collaborate to do evil, to dominate, to socially manipulate, all of those type of things. Oh, it's Jordan Peterson. That's who it is. Jordan Peterson. That comes to my mind. I was listening to a lot of his, podcasts. I was not a fan, but I was learning what I could, from Jordan Peterson. I thought he had some profound thoughts. But then once you start seeing layers upon layers of his thought, not that he evolved, but he had a lot of contradictory ideas. He wasn't clear. I think he overstepped his bounds. Sometimes you have to stay in your lane. Sometimes you start getting into politics. He was more about self-help, motivation. And when you start getting into politics and other things that are not your business, you start fucking up. So anyway, Candace put a fire of a flame under all these people. She's got recordings. She's showing evidence. She's got receipts. She making motherfuckers look crazy as hell. But y'all know who she got looking craziest? It's Charlie Kirk's fucking wife. She ain't gotta say nothing. The fact that she is diehard in the paint like she is, it makes the wife look like she ain't shit. Erica Kirk is only speaking out when she's told to at certain type of events, formalities. The woman doesn't even appear to be at loss. She looks highly suspicious. Now, one of the things I noticed, I didn't know how deeply Candace Owens had been in, we'll call it friendship with Charlie Kirk. I almost wonder if she thought that her work with him building Turning Point, I almost wonder when she was younger and freed without children and wasn't married, I almost wonder, was she investing in Charlie Kirk? Because maybe she thought they would be together, they would build this empire together, they'd be this power couple together. I just wonder. And you do all of that under the guise of friendship. I mean, I can't see it. I can't see me as a woman, a single woman, with any man building his empire piece by piece. She did 6 years of tours with Charlie Kirk. That's a major investment. She was not investing in herself. She invested in Turning Point USA. So I never knew all of that. And for them to have uninvited her, not wanting her to be part, not wanting her to continue touring, telling Charlie Kirk to get away from her when she built the shit. She built it. That wife didn't build shit, you know? And I wonder, I mean, was Charlie Kirk, was he playing on Candace's emotions as a woman, knowing that at some point, you know, she would want to be with him, or he kind of had an idea, and that's why he accepted her free labor. I'm not saying she didn't get paid the whole time, but maybe, maybe her hope, he knew her hope was that this was going somewhere. Maybe. And he allowed her to participate because maybe he knew she had some hope. You know what I mean? And that could be it. Because them two was tight. They going on trips together, traveling together, and spending years together. It makes me wonder, was Charlie Kirk really like a true diehard racist to the point where it's like you can build with me, you can help me, you can fight with me, you can travel with me, you can do everything with me, but be my woman. That's where I got to draw the line because you're black. I wonder if that's the case. I wonder if that's the case because you have a woman. Now, he could have just wanted a woman that's out of the spotlight. It could be that simple. He wants to find a woman who But I wouldn't say Erica Kirk was exactly out of the spotlight. She was like a Miss USA or some shit. And she's got like what fucking PhD, got 3 degrees or something. She's an accomplished woman. So she's not some kind of OnlyFans dumb ditzy broad. She had a nonprofit at what, 17? She comes from wealth and connections. So maybe it was pedigree. Maybe it was pedigree, and he did not need a Meghan Markle. Maybe Charlie Kirk knew he could not have a Meghan Markle beside him, and it could just be that simple. The optics of this chocolate black woman and Charlie Kirk, he knew would limit his career, and so he continues this. I mean, I'm not going to disrespect their friendship or whatever that is by calling it an affair, but we'll call it this deep relationship. Maybe despite him getting married, despite her getting married, people doing what they must. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Candace is acting like that's her husband. She's acting like her husband has died. She's ready to give it, she's putting it all on the line. She's got four children. She got 4 children. I know they go to school. You live in Tennessee. Tennessee ain't that far. People who want to get with you can get with you. She putting it all on the line. She is putting it all on the line for Charlie Kirk, who is no longer on the planet. And his wife could give two flying fucks. The irony of that, the white woman with the blonde hair and blue eyes could give two flying fucks about her husband. But Candace Owens is going all the fuck the way in. She said today, I want war with all of you. I ain't never seen no woman put a promise like that on the plate. I want war with all of you. And she said that shit with her chest. She's not playing. Today she revealed that she's been recording phone calls. I said, damn bitch. She literally has named her thing she's got going on the CIA, the Candace Intelligence Agency. She is not playing. She said, I have millions of people that are dropping dimes on everybody. She said, you might as well come clean. She said, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Candace, I almost want to say she has lost her mind, but she ain't lost her mind. She is crystal fucking clear of her objective. Candace said, I want war with all of you. She's pulling people's cards. She is exposing lies. It's a sight to fucking behold. That's all I can say. Candace is not fucking playing. Now I don't know if y'all ever seen a black woman get really fucking mad and determined. It's some shit to behold, okay? Because there's no quit. That's the one thing. As a black woman, I don't know how these other folks is feeling when they watch Candace. I don't know what they're picking up on, but I relate to Candace directly as a black woman. And when you cross a black woman a particular kind of way, there is a level of offense. It's a line you cross, and once it is crossed, it can never ever be okay. Vengeance will become her friend. Candace has been transformed, okay? She has gone into a vengeful state. She's not emotional. She's methodical. She's not feeling, she's thinking. I want war with all of you. That shit sent chills down my fucking spine because I understand the energy that comes behind it. I get it. I don't know if other people get it, but as a black woman, I relate. I fucking get it. That's what it's something ethereal. I can't even put into words. It's on a depth that cannot be explained. And I just keep processing what she's saying. I want war with all of you. The spirit of vengeance is upon her, and it's not going away. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know how it's going to end. But I guarantee you, that everybody's asses will be exposed. Everybody who has done a dirty deed will be seen. Every lie will be untold, and the truth will prevail. Candace Owens is on one. And I'm going to just say this. When she said, I want war with all of you, that shit came from somewhere real deep inside of her. She went to the mountains during this time. And she said that she was breathing air and looking from the mountaintop, and she saw an eagle. She's having visions and prophecies and dreams. Y'all might want to back up off this bitch. I'm just saying. She's going into a whole new level, okay? She's not alone. She's not working alone. And I don't mean people. I feel it. I see it. I instinctually understand it. Candace is tapping into something else. These motherfuckers might want to back up the fuck off her. She's on some more shit. And there's nothing they can do to combat that. There is nothing that will appease it. That spirit of vengeance that she's going through, it is going to do some awesome shit. And I'm here for it. She said, I want war with all of you. God damn. You go, girl. You got all my support. I sent her a super chat. Ashe.